Good evening, family, friends, and classmates of 2017. I am so incredibly honored to have been given the opportunity to stand on the stage and represent my talented, funny, and somewhat mischievous graduating class. Before I deliver my little tidbits of inspirational quotes and acquired wisdom while you try not to fall asleep, I thought we'd take a little stroll down memory lane. Let's start with the good old days, back when we were without a care in the world. The biggest decision we had to make was whether Barbie should wear the pink dress or the blue sparkly one, or whether you should trade the Pokemon card for that other Pokemon card. Elementary school was the beginning of the firsts. There was your very first day of school, and the very first glorious gold star sticker. There was your first recess, recklessly swinging from the monkey bars, and going on the swing set and going up to that highest point you could get, and then jumping off, and then followed by your first visit to the nurse's office. Then there was your first report card, and maybe your first bad grade. There were field trips and field day and sleepovers, which usually included binge watching Hannah Montana or Disney Channel, or making last-minute trips to Blockbusters late at night. Your first field trip filled you with excitement and a sense of silly maturity at the idea of skipping school. You passed notes in class, traded silly bands, and sang your lungs out to the Jonas Brothers' newest album. Before you knew it, you were waving goodbye to elementary and taking the giant leap into middle school. Junior high brought many new firsts. First day of school was quite terrifying, surrounded by unfamiliar older faces as you fought your way through the crowded hallways, trying to remember your locker combination. But you were smart. It didn't take you long before you fell into the swing of things. There was the first awkward dance. A humid, dark room filled with sweaty, nervous tweens who were dying to dance with their crush, but oh my gosh, no way were you going to ask them to dance. The few of you that were brave enough to speak up with your arms, the few of you that were brave enough to speak up and ask your crush to dance, would dance with your arms straight out in front of you with a good 2 feet and 7 inches between you two. After all, your mom was probably a chaperone standing in the corner trying to take pictures of you two. And then there was your first boyfriend or girlfriend, and maybe even your first kiss. That relationship only lasted for a short while, but it still made me feel like we're a pretty cool team. There was your first cell phone. There was the beloved science class that was filled with Bill Nye, VHS tapes. And then the dreaded, scarring health class. But before you knew it, puberty hit, eventually the acne faded, and you were walking the stage at your 8th grade promotion, making the transition into becoming a young adult. High school was fun, but full of new challenges. The first time you pulled on your varsity jacket and stepped onto the court was a feeling you could never recreate. There was your first high school homecoming, still sweaty and dark, but this time you were asked to dance, or you joined the group in the middle of the floor and danced like no one was watching. You crashed after your first high school party, where you jumped fully clothed into a swimming pool screaming, "You only live once!" Your first prom was where you made your first debut as an amateur hip-hop dancer. Your first trip to the DPS office was usually followed by a second, and then a third, and if you were lucky, maybe even a fourth, but you finally got your driver's license. You survived the Bluebell famine, the Ebola outbreak, and the end of the world, and several embarrassing trends like bottle flips, the dab, and fidget spinners, to name a few. Then there was your first heartbreak. Hurt like no other, but being the strong person you are, you pushed right through. This wasn't the first scar in your heart when you beat the last. You hit senior year, and the first became the last. Our last pep rally left cheerleaders, mascots, players, coaches, and band members feeling reminiscent, grasping onto those final moments. The last sports game came faster than you thought. You unlaced your cleats, held your helmet up high, and embraced your teammates for the final time, swaying off beat to our alma mater. Then came senior trip, senior prank, and your last test. Today we will walk across the stage for the final time on Anderson-Shiro's grounds. We've said our final goodbyes, and now it's time to say hello to new beginnings. We've all come a long way. It's been a bumpy road that's left many scratches and bruises. Just when you couldn't take much more and you were about to call it quits, you made it to the finish line. Now, if you're like me, you're probably wondering, how in the world did I find the strength to make it this far? And then, you realized it was there throughout it all. Underclassmen, I have some advice for you. Before you moan and groan and whisper to your neighbor, this is so cliche, please just hear me out. I have lived by this saying for my entire high school career, and now I'm passing it on to you. Work hard in silence, let success make the noise. When you work humbly, it makes the success that much sweeter. Something that I had to learn was not every achievement will be praised, but you must continue to work hard. Remember that your hard work will pay off. I can attest to this now. I stand here today with many hidden scars and calloused hands, but every struggle I faced was worth it in the end. High school can be fun, but like every good experience, there are difficulties. There will be doubters who will say you can't do it, but each one of you holds the strength and knowledge to accomplish your goals. When life knocks you down, brush the dust off your shoulders, take a deep breath, and prove those haters wrong. As my beautiful mother once told me, don't ever give anyone the pleasure of wiping the smile off your face. With that, I'd like to recognize a few very special individuals. Mom, thank you for being my cheerleader, best friend, and for believing in me when no one else did. I stand here because of you. I admire your strength, and for those of you that don't know her, she's the definition of a superhero. I love you more than you know. To my family, you are my support system. You have each held a large role in my story. Thank you for always offering shoulders to lean on and little bits of wisdom. You have taught me life lessons to live by and served as admirable role models. I love each and every one of you. To my friends, you have left a huge impact on me. You've put a smile on my face every day. You've offered me dating advice. You smacked me upside the head when I was acting stupid. We've been through a lot, thick and thin. Guys, thank you for encouraging me throughout high school. I love you rascals. Thank you all for coming out tonight and joining us in this celebration of achievements. I'd like to close this speech with a prayer. Please bow your heads. Father, I pray that each of your sons and daughters go on to accomplish their goals, chase their dreams, and fulfill the tasks that you've placed on their hearts. Give them strength, and when life gets too hard to stand, help them find their needs. Keep us safe throughout the summer, and let our futures welcome us. In your precious name I pray, amen. Thank you again.
Ha ha ha!